Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is AJK and today guys we're going to be talking about the progression system in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now recently on the 21st of March, yes that was the other day, we were given a new progression update which features the new updates for the progression system. And today I'm going to be talking about what I think about the new progression system which they have announced on EA's website. Now, like many other fans, have been a little bit skeptical of what to come back to. Like I did say to my boss, I said don't buy this game until the new progression system comes, but not meaning it might actually do any good. So, would this be a chance for the game to revive itself? I'm not too sure. But I'm going to see what you guys have to say. So let's begin. As the game is quite a bad... Okay, it's more or less one of the worst games of last year, undeniably. There was two main things that was wrong with it, and the other thing that was wrong with this game was the multiplayer, which led the game down to be the most unlike game of the year, the disgraceful game, the unwanted game of the year, the most disappointing game of the year. The list goes on. And it was absolutely it was just mental to be a Star Wars fan at the time. It was just appalling to see that game ever exist. But how the loot box system was, a lot of people don't understand. Now what happened with the Star Wars Battlefront 2 microtransactions and the loot boxes was you got your cards, but the thing is you couldn't progress in your rank. Like if you became a lot good player in an assault class, because there are 4 classes in the game: assault, specialist, officer and a heavy. And assault, I think I said that. Where there was many different modes in the game, but there was one thing about it. Whatever you did about the game, you could not really progress at all unless you were trying to earn points, and it just contradicted itself so much times. It was so badly, because before the microtransactions were taken down by EA thanks to Disney, after the massive Star Wars fan backlash, there was this massive issue on how the progression system works. Basically, you'd get your loot box and you would get these cards. These would be your cards that would basically help you in your achievement of your 3 skills as a trooper in your class: the heavy, the assault, the officer and the special. Now what these things did not really help, because sometimes if you were waiting for credits, in-game credits to build up, they took such a long time to get, and there was even announcements, or even on the game itself, would take you up to 60 or 40 to 60 hours just to play Darth Vader, and then you would have to play another extension of 40 hours to get Luke. But there was another way you could get around this. You could actually spend real term money, which was the issue that EA always has. Unless you're a FIFA fan that spends £200 a day for no reason every time you get your paycheck. I know a lot of people who do that anyway, and it's really stupid. And I believe a lot of people think that's stupid as well. So on that time, Disney, there was a massive Star Wars fan backlash on the Star Wars Battlefront 2 game. And basically what happened, they got mad, Disney got mad, they got mad at EA, and EA cut the transactions. And then for at least another 5 months we were left with a kinda pointless game, which kinda or mostly has killed the reputation. But now for March 21st we actually have a new update. So I'm going to be reading and thinking what they have to say about what they have to say, which seems to be reviving the franchise a little bit. But I actually told my boss, yeah, a couple of my bosses, do not buy the game until we give it an update, and gets a proper update firm. So let's go and see what they have to say. Since the release, we've been hard at working making changes based on your feedback to create a better game for all our players. Today we are happy to announce that the Star Wars Battlefront 2 progression update will include a complete redesign of the in-game progression system. Will begin rollout on the 21st of March. There are also some additional changes coming to the cosmetics in the game, but we'll get to that in a bit. Okay, that's a very promising interest, just a bit worried about what they could say next. Let's continue. With this update, progression is now linear. Star cards or any other item impacting gameplay will only be earned through gameplay and will not be available through purchase. Instead, you earn experience points for the classes, heroes, characters, and ships that you choose to play in multiplayer. If you earn enough experience points to gain a level for that unit, you will receive 1 skill point. That can be used to unlock and upgrade the eligible star card you'd like to equip. Now, finally that makes sense. This is what they should have done for a start. This was what they should have done for the game, and they would have had a much higher rating for the game when it came out. It's basically just, it's nothing special, just earn your points, earn your class, and that's it. I want to be a special, okay, I'll get points for being a special. I want to play as the heavy class, I'll get points for being heavy class. You know, your progression in the certain factor will update, which is much better from what it was before. Because before, you couldn't get any sort of benefit. Let's see what else they have to say. So what is it when we come to the stuff we already own? Because there's people that's played the game for a while and own cards and that already. But here's what they explain after that. You'll keep everything you already earned and unlocked. Well, that's fine. You'll keep all the star cards, heroes, weapons, or anything else you have already earned. What you have earned will still be available to use with this update, regardless on how much or how little progress you have already made. Now that's better. So, where everyone has made a progression in the game, whether they bought a card or not, the game is still going to go ahead the way it is, which is perfect. Because they were mentioning about restarting everyone. Now, you got people that's been on the game continuously and just loving the game for some reason, I don't know how. They must be just really addicted. And when you get somebody that's level 60, and you just tell them this F it, everyone's going to start at the same time, you're going to get a lot of people backlashing. But this game is perfect for anyone who's introduced to the game. Now let's see what else they say. Crates no longer include star cards and cannot be purchased, which is a good thing, which was what mainly happened in the previous game. Well, the previous mode of the game. Crates will be earned by logging in daily, completing milestones, and through time challenges. Inside of these crates you will find credits or cosmetic items such as emotes or victory poses, but nothing that impacts the gameplay. Sorry about that. I was just checking what I was saying. So that is another good thing what they've come up with. Because before you had to get the cards through the boxes. Now this is just exactly what they should have done for a start. I have to say this again. And you see an example of this if you ever have played Battlefield 1. This whole system right now is exactly what I would have said in the video that if I made it. If they didn't announce this update before. But you complete things, you earn more points. That's how I get a better shotgun in my Battlefield 1. Sorry, yeah, Battlefield 1. About the shotgun in Battlefield 1, I earn money and credits, I earn it, you know you earn it, and that tells you, and this is exactly what they're going to do for the new Star Wars game, which is exactly what everyone should be getting. And let's go and see what they look like here. They're saying for the progression of the future after this update. Starting in April, you'll be able to get appearances directly through in-game credits or crystals, which is the main currency of the game, in-game credit. The first new appearances are coming soon, meaning you'll be able to grab new looks for your heroes and troops directly by using either credits, which are earned in-game, or crystals, available to purchase in-game or through first-party stores. If you ever dreamed of being part of the Resistance as a Lodian, your chance is right round the corner. Now, this was obviously where the microtransactions come in. Now, crystals and credits are the way they used the microtransactions before everything went down. That's thank God I recorded this little gameplay clip here of how they work. But it's nice that in-game cosmetics for your characters make your characters look different, you know, your heroes, which are purchasable. But this was a good thing, because if you got this through the old system, you could spend, you know, if they kept everything the same microtransactions, you could spend up to $1,000 or 1K's worth of your money doing that and earning so much different stuff, and this other person or half the country would not even get the same equivalent as you, which is not fair. But obviously the microtransactions are involved here, which is not bad. I'm not really caring now, but if it was what the system was before, and I'm saying this to everyone right now, I am not giving out another dime to EA ever again, because I'm not wasting any more money until I look at things properly. Now let's go and see what they say at the end of this. These changes are a major step as we continue to improve our core of the game and add new content. And there's a lot more to come. In addition to continue balance of purchases, we are also add a number of modes to Star Wars Battlefront 2 in the coming months, offering several standout brand new ways to play. Some of these are like the recently released limited time jetpack cargo, which was kind of fun and radically different than anything you've ever experienced in the game before. And we're excited to surprise you what we have planned. Sorry about that a second. Now that is good to hear that coming from EA, saying they're going to be releasing several new game modes. Maybe we finally get a chance to Galactic Conquest, because these maps we have right now, they are not capable of doing such things. And we already have a Starfighter mode, we already have a Blast kind of mode, or a Team Deathmatch kind of mode. We have them just now, but if you ever played which was limited time jetpack cargo, which was fun, which is basically just go down jetpacks and shoot stuff, simple as, it was fun. If they have any more wild stuff to suggest, I'll be up for it. I don't mind going around in jetpacks shooting folk with rocket launchers. I don't mind that at all. Let's see what they say at the end. The Star Wars Battlefront 2 progression update releases on March 21st, with more content rolling out in the following weeks. We are truly excited for the future of the game, and we would be honored if you join us on this journey. Now, I'm pretty happy with that. Now, here's me, which I was very hatred on this game. Very hatred on it, because it was literally ripped the sore coal out of my heart for a Star Wars fan. Everything I loved about Star Wars just got shot in the back. Not a nice feeling. But here in this update now, which would be really nice just to get everything normal, you're gonna bring that back the support of the fans very quickly. You know, I can now go and say to my boss, hey, they've just gave it this new update. Now you can go and play this game and be a complete badass as Luke Skywalker. You know, you could be a badass as Darth Maul. You could be a badass as a clone assault trooper. You know, this is how it's supposed to be. If they just did this thing the first time around, this game would be worth more when they started out, and they wouldn't have lost $3 billion on the the purchases or the market. I don't understand what it is, but hopefully you guys were actually a little bit intrigued at what I had to say. I am actually planning to come back and see what I think, and tell you guys what I think about the new progression system, which I am hoping is going to be really good. If you guys already enjoy the progression system, tell me down below and tell me what's the most favorite thing about the progression system which has been given to you. Because I am still waiting to do it. It is the 23rd now, so yeah, I'm a bit slow. But I'm a bit slow on everything. If you like this video here, please like, share and subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. We're going to try and do more voice talking ones. I don't talk along these channels unless I'm doing my reactions. But if you guys enjoy this video, please like, share and subscribe. And may the force be with you always.